about playing Florida last year?
I just remember the defense being really good. Those guys, they know how to play football, play fast, very physical. So looking forward to that again this season, this game.
What would it mean to you to be a part of a team that could say that they had won 3 consecutive SEC championships? Because most schools, most teams in the league consider it just as big as winning a national.
Yeah, that'd be very outstanding, very great accomplishment for our team. To go to 3 in a row is a very great accomplishment, but to win 3 would also be tremendous. I don't know if it's ever been done before, but it's something that we set as a goal beginning of the year to always win your league, and we have the chance to do that this year.
Is going undefeated a goal of yours with the teams?
Yeah, I think we don't want to lose a game, so we don't always just come out and say at first this is what we want to do, be undefeated. But at the end of the day, you don't want to lose any games. So that would be that's a goal that we all looking forward to do.
Is there a certain satisfaction? I mean, you want to get in the end zone, but just to put together a drive that goes like 13 plays, 14 plays, more of a satisfaction there than breaking an 80-yard run? I mean, you want to get to the end zone, but kind of like you can demoralize a team maybe if an offense can put together a drive that goes 13, 14 plays.
Yeah, in some instances that can be very helpful. Sometimes you get tired of the defense, and at the same time, a 13-play drive, you can figure out, you're figuring out their weakness. You're figuring out plays that'll work against them the next drive. So in certain instances, you want to score. Sometimes just have a long drive that ends in a field goal also works. But I think we'd rather score. But having a long drive, you can demoralize the defense and figure out the weakness.
You guys, obviously, this is probably something you guys are excited about talking about, but there is talk out there that if you guys lose this game, you're still in the playoffs regardless. Do you feel that seeping into the locker room? Did anybody talk about it between you guys?
No, we don't want to lose, man. And that's nothing that's even on our mind. We couldn't even, fathom the feeling that would be to lose. So all we really focus on is trying to, come out and treat our opponent like everybody else and try to figure out the best way to win the game and to execute our plays.
With all the success this program's had, it's been several years since Alabama's finished an undefeated season, I guess. What does the fact that that's still on the table for y'all, what does that mean to you?
It just shows that what we've accomplished so far this season. Before the season, we put in a lot of work and a lot of time in the off season to train to be at this point that we are now. So it's just showing that if you do what you got to do and take care of business on the field, everything that you ever wanted will happen.
Coach Saban doesn't like to compare teams, but since you've been on a lot of good ones here, you may be a little different in voicing. How does this one compare or rate to the previous 3 or 4 teams that you've been a part of here?
Yeah, I would just say, we started off, as a team that no one knew how we were going to be. We had a quarterback situation. We didn't know the quarterback was going to be. So, it's been different. This team is, it's hard to explain this team from every other team because we're just different. Everybody knows their role and play it well. Our defense have a lot of leaders. On that offense has a lot of leaders. So it's just a team that just came together to get one goal accomplished. So it's really an interesting team.
OJ, how have you seen some of the guys behind you, the other tight ends, sort of develop this year, especially maybe Miller Forrestall as a freshman?
I think all the tight ends are doing a great job of just adjusting to the game plan and the game speed each week. I think Coach Cristobal has a lot to do with that. He gets us ready for every game, every opponent, and each guy has improved a lot. Miller and Irv, our freshmen, those guys have tremendously improved.
Confident they'll be able to sort of take your role when you're gone?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Nick Saban still got questions about Jalen Hurts and keeping his composure and things like that. It seems to be a question he gets every single week. Does that still stand out to you, or is that just almost second nature? You know how that guy's going to behave when it comes crunch time.
Yeah, I mean, it's really second nature. I think this guy has shown week in, week out how composed he can be in tough situations, and when things going perfect, he's the same way. When it's not going great, he's the same way. So kind of used to seeing that from him.
In the past, Coach Saban has sometimes used the media to maybe send a message to you guys, and the way he's responded to certain questions. He really hasn't done that a whole lot this year. Do you think that's a nature of the leaders within this team, that you guys sort of police yourselves?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I think that has something to do with it. our leadership has done a great job this season of just keeping the team in great check and just keeping everybody focused on the main thing. So that keeps coach's job easy. When we have leaders on the team that can do that.
Let's do another 1 or 2 questions for OJ. Anything else?
Or no?
Okay, that's cool.
Appreciate it.